How to draw the wall breaker from Clash of Clans. The best way to start to draw the wall breaker of Clash of Clans is to start with the main feature of the character, or what the character is holding. Actually, it's the bomb, the old-fashioned bomb, nice round bomb with a sparkle on top that he holds in his hands. Actually, the bones of his hands, because we don't talk about the body with him, we talk about a skeleton. We will have three ways to place it. We have the bomb, the head, so the upper part of the body, and then the lower part of the body, which will be the legs. So we will start our cartoon with our classical rectangle, very easy to start with. Here we have the top of the bomb, a rectangle, and then a second one with what we would call the mesh that will burn. So why do I start with the rectangle? Because if you start to do the most difficult thing in a drawing way, so to speak, is a circle. It's very hard to do a circle like that. Most of the time you start to breathe slowly, then you sometimes even stop to breathe. That's what a lot of people do. And then you have to decide clockwise, counterclockwise. It's very difficult to do in one go. Add to that, we have a hand in the middle of the line, of the circle line, which is the hand holding the bomb. So in this case, actually, we can do it in different parts, in 3 or 4 parts. And the best way to do it is to put ourselves some little dots that will help us to do our line. And then here, roughly here, where you have the hand, then you do on the other side. I like the nice proportion, so I will put my dot here, and then I know that roughly the hand will be here, so another dot here. So what we can do now is like circle, 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 quarter circles. Actually, it's much easier than a whole circle. So we go here to this dot, we do it on the other side. Here we go. Now we have that part here, and that part here. Not a perfect circle, as you can see, no, but then we can connect everything smoothly and follow our own line. Same thing on the other side. The trick is always to follow your own line and to connect. Nobody will see anything anymore. If it's a little bit stronger here, you do a bit your rectangle stronger here and there. So now we have the bump, we have the rectangles. Now we need the sparkle. Sparkle, it's easy. You do something wild, flame, always backwards, because he's running in this way, so the wind pushes that way. So the sparkle goes like that, wild shape. You do whatever you want, pretty much like that. So is the sparkle, and even like that, make it look faster. He runs fast, and the sparkle also here inside. So this is the sparkle, and we have our bomb. Normally I would start with the head, but we have to finish our central part here, central bit of the cartoon. So this will be the bomb and the hands holding the bomb. So we can finish that. We will have here 3 semicircles, which are the fingers on the other side, and we have our hand roughly here. The good thing here, we can draw our hand kind of again a rectangle here, here, and then we have the thumb on its own here. So now we have that. That doesn't look like a skeleton now, but we will do it quite easily. So the best way is to split this in 3 parts, because we have the joints of the skeleton. And now we connect everything together. And we also do something like that here. That looks like more like a skeleton hand. So now we have the bomb, we have everything we need. We put our head here and then the legs down here. So starting with the head. Bit complicated, this one. Normally we always have a rectangle, we have a circle, an ellipse to start a face with. In this case, it doesn't work like that. The best way to start it was the top of the head, which actually is a head, an old-fashioned leather head that goes here. So now this will cover also his neck. So we imagine that this is the top of his head. This will be down the neck. So we come down to here and we cover it like that. And it protects his neck. So the neck is roughly here. Okay. And we know that we have the top here to cover, and it comes down here, always here, the ear. There was supposed to be an ear here. There is nothing left anymore because it's a skeleton. But we have a flap here, ear protection. This we go, and then we add here the ear protection. Here we go. This was to protect the ear. Go above the ear and connect this down here. So this is pretty much kind of, looks like a helmet. Actually, it's a leather head coverage. Okay, so now we have to draw the face. Skeletons always have holes instead of eyes, so we will do big eyeball like that. Those are the skeletons. Eyeball. Here we go. You look into nothing. Here we go. We do a little bit inside kind of perspective. Then you fill this out. There are no eyes, so you can really fill it out nicely. So, eyeball. Third part on the face that you always recognize on a pirate's flag is the nose. Here, a little nose. Now we have to connect the top of the face here. What do you always see on the pirate flags? The teeth and the missing teeth as well. So we have to draw the mouse. Actually, he's a laughing guy, so he will laugh. And here we start to draw the teeth. Little rectangles here. Voilà. Here we go. We do the same on the bottom. A line down here for the jaw. This is the support for the teeth. So, but here we will miss one. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we skip one, and we put another one. Now he's laughing, so we have to connect those two, and the bottom of the jaw. You close this as well, like that, and he's already laughing. So. Again, nothing is inside, so the best thing is to quickly color that in black. So you have, if you want to let him miss another tooth, you just like color it in black up and down. But in the Clash of Clans, this is the one he's missing. So the face is pretty much finished. We are missing here one line. That's the crack of a former fight with a sword. And now we are missing also here the flap on the other side to cover the ear, so we'll do it like that. That's the other one you can see. Now, face is done. We need the connection between face, shoulder, arms, and the best way to draw bones is always kind of a line and a parallel line, and then the end of a bone is always kind of a bow tie shape or a butterfly shape. So you do like this. You do the same on the top, 2 lines, and now you do the connection to the shoulder, your little butterfly shape. So here we go. The connection to the shoulder, this is the shoulder, so a semicircle and another line like that. So this is the connection to the shoulder. The connection to the lower part will go through the spine. The spine is goes inside here and will be covered by the cage here, so the rib cage. And first we will draw the ribs 1, 2, 3, and a fourth down here. So just parallel lines. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Close it here, and the fourth one here. So in that is our spine, the connection between the lower part and the head. So you can imagine we do like a trunk, tree trunk. So here we go. This is our spine. You have to show the vertebrae, a little line, so everybody gets that this is the spine, and here's the end of the spine. The spine ends up here at the pelvis. The pelvis is a connection. It's your hip actually. Here, the hip is here. It's connecting your legs. One leg will be moving forward, the other one will be moving backward. In the running motion, he will be. So we draw lower part, we end up here at the hip, and you do a parallel lining to that as well. So here we go. This is the hip. We just close it. So this is all done. And now we have the feet and the legs. So the best way to do it, we start out with our feet, because then we can start with rectangles again. Here, here. And the same as here, we do like lines to interrupt the skeleton. And this is our foot. The connection now, we have to decide that pretty much here we will have our knee. So the knee will be connected to the upper body. We do our 2 lines here. And we do kind of a shapy bow tie again. Here we 2. And then we connect this with a double line. The same thing here, but not forward, backwards. So our foot, a rectangle again, 2 lines, here our toe. So the heel here, our knee will be pretty much be here. So do our kind of 2 semicircles to show the shape of a bow tie, and we connect all the open space. And here again a bow tie shape. This is it. So for now we have him finished. He is running. You don't really see it, so you have to place him in space in the right spot. So he's running on grass. So you draw the grass down here, and because grass is like in in all directions, it's not a flat line. You can go and make your little triangles, left, right, a little bit wide. And the nice thing now, you see him running, and it gives him more place in the space. So now we can finish the little details. We will finish his head. So we know that it's leather, as I said before. The leather was stitched together, so we have a line and then the stitching lines here, so to make it look like a leather, old-fashioned leather hat. Here we connect the bone, so this is the bone inside, so that should be darker than when you color it. And the last bit that has to be done is the texture on the bump. So the bump has all that texture on it. This you can do not too strongly on it. It's a very light kind of pressuring on your pencil. So that is it.